Torah tells us by the spies that v'niya beinenu kechagovim, we were in our own eyes like grasshoppers, v'chein hoyinu beinechem, and so we were like that in their eyes. And many Sfarim say that if you have low self-esteem, you think of yourself as low, you look at yourself like a grasshopper, that's the way other people will look at you. But in Reb Chaim Kanievsky Zatzal's Sefer Derech Sicha, it's brought down from Reb Mordechai Man Zatzal, that the opposite is also true. The opposite is also true. If you look at somebody as great, they will become great. And the raya that they bring is from Rebbe Kiva. Rebbe Kiva was the biggest Rebbe that we had. He saved the whole Torah, but at one point, he was a nobody. He was a nobody. He said, until he was 40 years old, right? He was mamish a nobody. He said, if I see a Talmud Chacham, I would bite them. He hated Torah. But what happened? There was a woman, and she was from the wealthiest, her father was the wealthiest man, and she was willing to give up everything because she said, I believe in you, I'm willing to give up everything. And she gave up everything. She went from being the richest girl in the world to mamish going through the garbage and worse to get a little bit of food. She gave up everything for him. But when you believe in somebody to that degree, against all odds, everybody's saying, he's a lowlife, nothing's going to be of him. To that degree that you can believe in somebody, you can boost their self-esteem to be the highest, and Rebbe Kiva. So that's what Reb Chaim Kanievsky said. He said, when he heard that, it's brought down that he says, it's true, and it's proven from nisayon, from test. You could have people, talmidim, you could have friends, you could have children, you could have siblings that have low self-esteem. And their whole life is ruined by that. You boost them. You show them, I believe in you. I see your future. I see your success. I see who you really are. When you boost them on the inside, it changes who they will become. And there are so many studies on this of teachers who were able to look at children as successes. There's many stories. One story that the teacher got the information from the year before, but it was messed up, and they thought that it was really not a smart kid. They thought it was a brilliant kid, and the kid did great. When we rebuild self-esteem, we have a self-esteem crisis in America right now, in the world, much, much bigger than ever in the past. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know why. But we do. We have a tremendous, tremendous self-esteem crisis. Everybody needs boosting. So be a booster. When you boost people, they perform better. Compliment them, boost them. I believe in you. I believe in you. When we had Home Sweet Home, this is where I learned it. Me, the volunteers, we believed in them. They weren't doing anything to deserve that belief. They were Machal Shabbos, they ate on Yom Kippur, they stole, they were on drugs, they did all kinds of averis, did terrible things. They all had rap sheets of really bad stuff. They came to us and we just believed in them.
Genuinely.
We just believed in them. And they felt that. They felt that. And we treated them well, respectfully. We used to go places with them. They were on the bottom of the world, and all of a sudden, 5 of us and 5 of them, we would go bowling, 10 people walk in, nice cars, the volunteers pick them up. They would say, VIP. They felt VIP, and they became VIP. They outshined everyone else on the street. They proved to us that they're not the weakest kids, they're the strongest kids. They weren't just chayzer b'tshuva. First, they were chayzer b'menschlichkeit. They became honest. Kids who were stealing became honest. They became healthy. They became refined. They became moral. And then they became frum. Real frum. Real frum. More frum than we are probably, because b'makom shebal tshuva omed ein tzaddik yochel lamed. And they re-embrace stuff. You know how hard it is to re-embrace putting on tefillin every day, keeping Shabbos. It's hard. Especially when you went through the trauma and the pain that they went through, and then the spiral and getting thrown out of places and rejection. They are our strongest kids. When you see those kids who are doing nothing and people say nothing's going to become of them, no, they don't know what a Jewish soul is. We believe in them. And believe me, the reason I do what I do, they always prove me right. They always prove me right. They're unbelievable people. They're not our weakest kids or our dumbest kids. They're our strongest kids who get hit by trauma and they're broken. And when they get healthy, they will outrun all of us. Believe me, I want to hold on to their coattails in Shemayim. We have now hundreds of kids keeping Shabbos, Jewish families, honest, working, hardworking. The nachas I have from the Home Sweet Home kids, unbelievable. Unbelievable.